Welcome back to Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
I bet the title, The Blast of Darkness, worked a lot better in Japanese, where Greiger's name is literally Bomber.
Oh.
Like, we dropped all subtlety. Don't worry, guys, this guy uses a fucking, like, bomber plane or bomber jet for his deck.
Oh, I thought you were going to say for his bike, and I was going to get really excited.
No, but his bike is, like, super extra. It's really good.
It also probably worked better in Japan because over there, the name of this episode, or this chapter, doesn't sound like a Mountain Dew flavor.
Right? The Blast of Darkness Grape Mountain Dew.
It sounds like the tie-in flavor to Black Ops 3 or something.
Would be cool. So this is the final match in the tournament before the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like it was for good old Yusei, who had to face off against Greiger too. And that's where sort of like the big injustices portion of the plot really kicks in.
Okay.
Because Greiger's sort of this tragic character who's like, due to some kind of failed experiment, his entire village got wiped out.
It got blasted.
And so he's working... Yeah. And so he's working for Rex Goodwin to try to get it rebuilt. But anyways, so in the anime, Greiger faces off against Leo, pretending to be Luna, and just stomps all over him. And so we're gonna stomp all over him with Leo's deck.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna take our big truck and fight off his big old plane.
Sweet. How are we gonna do that though? A truck can't go in the sky.
For some reason, this also is like one of the easiest races in the game.
Oh, that's
like
weird.
It's a weird. Yeah, and I think it's just because his bike sucks. Which we'll get to in a moment. It's just so big.
Okay, so it's not because there's no like stats for bikes in this game, right?
Just who will win?
Not entirely. No. Well, like they sort of have like defaults. So yeah, there are stats, and then you can sort of like mod them by putting the cards in the motorcycles.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, Greiger, I think, just is one of those that has like a very slow but bulky bike.
Yeah.
And at some point, I'll just slow down so we can see it. But like,
yeah, I was gonna say I want to take a look.
Yeah, you really gotta see this thing to believe it. The Suburbs is a pretty fun track, all things considered, because it does have a bunch of like turns, but they're all sort of like,
oh my goodness,
better adjusted for the like weird ass drifting that we do. So here's our truck.
Yeah. Back at it again with Excite Trucks.
Yeah, and so he also uses a weapon that like does a radius blast, and so you can see his bike up there. It has like 5 wheels.
Right. Well, that's what the 5D's stand for. We finally figured it out.
Oh, right. Right, the 5 drives.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just got this, and in the anime, it's like twice as tall as everyone else's bike
oh my
too.
Goodness.
It's like super extra. It's awesome.
Great. I love that this truck just opens up into a rail gun. By the way.
Yeah, it's awesome. Gadget Hauler rules.
Yeah.
But so, in the anime, Greiger focuses his thing on this huge thing called Skyfire, which is this bomber jet transformer made up of 3 smaller transformers that all sort of like react to your cards. So like one of them is like, if you try to activate a trap, you can stop it and do direct damage to your opponent and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then they get to this huge one, which just allows you to negate anything you want once a turn.
Oh wow.
It's nuts. So that's sort of like Greiger's lockdown strategy.
I guess Marvel isn't the only one teaming up with a private military developer this week.
Oh my god.
Or this month, I guess. 'Cause
right, timely.
Yeah.
We're recording this early, so...
Yeah, very early. Merry Christmas,
I could
everyone.
not imagine. Incredible.
And happy holidays.
I think that one's the trap reactor. It's just like a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
We can handle it. Yeah, so here you can see sort of like we're on it like a slightly higher incline. so our blast does not go nearly as far as we need it to.
Oh yeah, I did notice that.
And when we're boosting, it basically goes 0 at like 0 feet in front of us.
Great. I really like, by the way, we can't see it right now, but the visuals of the suburbs themselves is just a flat ring around the track with a texture on it.
Hey, look. We can't just all have environmental artist money.
There it is.
Look, it worked. Look, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're not even supposed to be paying attention to it. Pay attention to the road, dang it.
Okay. Well, I'm not the one driving.
I guess you're right. Yeah, you can see that, like, I think Greiger just spun out on his own or hit a wall or something.
Great.
Like, the AI is pretty good until it's not, at which point it just, like, eats shit.
I'm gonna guess that there's really only like one AI system in the whole game, and it wasn't made for this large-ass bike.
Basically.
Gets to show their stuff.
Yeah, so Greiger maybe not the toughest challenger.
Yeah.
You know, it fits. It's important for the story.
Maybe if he could stop wearing his suspenders over his shirt, he'd be able to race better.
Well, look, he has to keep his armor on somehow, and it doesn't have any, like, shoulder pads or anything to keep it attached. He's got to put his suspenders on.
No.
He's a big boy. But there's a really great scene where, after he loses the duel with Yusei, he, like, tries to tell everyone in the audience that Rex Goodwin, the guy he's working for, is actually the reason why his village got destroyed. It was due to some sort of, like, experiment he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually we find out to figure out where the signers were, but there's this whole bit where he drives. So on the racetrack, there's like these like glass like half pipes,
Right.
and so he drives off one of them and tries to drive straight into Rex Goodwin.
Yeah.
But Yusei stops him and hits his wheel in such a way that sends him off course, but also shoots one of the, like, spike spokes on Greiger's bike straight at Rex Goodwin, which he stops because he has a cyborg hand. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's is awesome.
It's really good. Now, when you said he speaks to the audience, I thought for a second that you meant that he breaks the fourth wall.
No, the audience that are watching them, because this is a sport for the bourgeois.
Right.
Look, if I know anything from Bloodsport, and I don't know a lot from Bloodsport, it's that people love dangerous antics just like this racing.
Yeah.
And so that's the Blast of Darkness. Not too hard a race, which is really weird, because it comes off the tail of a pretty tough race, and following this is going to be also a tough race. But you know, it's the calm before the storm.
Yeah, they're just giving you a little break.
Right. It's to make you feel good.
Yeah. So there's no alternate race for this or anything?
No, it's just Greiger. Which is weird because they also put in that knight, like Rallinsford or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he's a dude who's like in like a Renaissance Fair cosplay and talks in sort of an old English accent. He's in the game, but they don't put him in the story mode, which is really weird.
That is really weird.
They could have put him there.